Hello guys, Rosoculars here, and today we're gonna, at least I'm gonna review one of the new Aero Factory set, and this is gonna be one of the 3 veteran Jimi Stringer. So of course it's kind of a little Easter egg for Jimi Hendrix, because you're gonna see that this guy is mainly, the main theme for this guy is mainly the sound. So here's the canister, so nothing really interesting because it's the same canister as the other guy, of course, so full of plastic with it's a little lid right here with the H, the logo H from Aero Factory, of course, which you can see right here and some stripes. So of course here it's black because it's one of the colors of Jimi Stringer, but of course it changes the lid, the canister lid, changes color for every Aero Factory set, or at least the Aero guys, because the bad guys are in box and not in canisters. So by the way, here you can see the logo Lego Aero Factory with the H, which is in black this time. Also, of course, Jimi Stringers in the front. Here you can see his little signature, and of course the shape of the guy plus in an orange circle, because the orange is also one of the 2 colors of this guy. So Stringer white and here and there. The recommendation, the edge recommendation is the set number, excuse me, and here's from the makers of Bionicle characters. So nothing really interesting. And of course in the background we've got some shots, so some side shot of his mask, of his torso, and here is the mask in torso, and as you can see here is weapon, but it's kind of hidden, yes, behind his big weapon you can see here. So by the way, here's of course the color scheme, so orange and black. The same goes here with the web address this time, and of course on the back you see the name again, plus the figurine battling against or fighting against one of the 4 canister size set, and this is Meltdown with his little logos and set number again. And here you can see the mask at the 1:1 scale, and the fact that of course you can put Stringer in the canister, so nothing really new or different from the other Aero canister. And now for the instruction booklet, which is, as you can see, again really simple. So again this time the web address changed, because this time you can see there is Jimi Stringer. So I don't think the address is working as I'm talking, but still you can try it at home. And of course the group shot with all 6 heroes. Again, it's all built into in 6 or 7 steps with the parts list at the end. Little map, of course, the same goes. And here you got another hero, so this time it's I think it's called Duncan Bulk fighting Explode. I think it's called his name. And that's all for the instruction booklet. And now for the most interesting part, it's of course the set itself. So here you go, armorless. So of course the color scheme, as I said earlier, is black and orange. So it's really orange this time, not unlike, for example, Furno, which seemed to be orange on the box, but in fact was kit orange, or yellow kit orange. Here it's really orange. So the new part, of course, the new part you can find in every Aero Factory set, or at least in every Aero set, is of course the frame, the main frame with 5 ball joints, 3 pinhole and 3 axle hole. As you can see, it's curved, it's kind of bended. You can see that clearly with the position of the neck, which goes in the front. Of course, then you've got the arms, which are also used as legs, with 4 axle hole and 3 axle hole, excuse me, and 1 pinhole. And of course, it's slightly bended, so this means it's not 19 degrees, and it's quite cool for the pose. Also, notice a new recolor. This is the lateral end, this time in black, because it doesn't release into the 9, neither with the squad, in fact. So the first time we see this part in black, but you're just gonna have one of these parts. So if you want 2 hands, you're gonna have to buy, I think, well, 2 Jimi Stringer sets. And finally, you got of course the foot right here, or it is the feet, but 1 foot, which are of course also are released in all Aero sets. And of course with the reactors, it's all by this way, with the axle molded directly into the foot, and that's quite all. Futuristic again, but again, you have already seen that in other Aero Factory. And now for more specific parts, well, not now. First, we're gonna see the leg armor, which also are used in every Aero set. So here you go with the little link here, the little axle, which will be useful to hold it to the legs, of course. And well, again, very futuristic with little details everywhere. Seriously, all the Aero Factory are really full of details, and that's really they are all really interesting parts. So we're gonna link that in this way. Of course, notice the little holes which make this part go out, if you can say so, and it's really helpful so you can see the two colors. It really helps to add to a contrast between the two colors, the two colors which compose the color scheme, excuse me. And now for the specific parts, so first of all you've got of course the body armor, which is really interesting with all the, they don't have the name for all this part, but there are music part of course from which the sound is emitted or is raised. Notice also the little curves right here which cross in an X form also, notice. So it really means it's kind of a bulky guy, as you can see. And on the side, and of course you just got one axle to link it to the body frame, and of course this little all right here which will be useful to link the aero core, which you're gonna see just now. So here you go, and the little aero core, which I think this color is the Mars mission orange color, so it's kind of a translight orange color, which is not the same as Duncan Bulk, in fact. Duncan Bulk, which got another trans orange colored path. Aero core, excuse me. And here we go, it's linked. And now for the another part, which is the weapon part, of course, as well as the weapon arm part, because as you can see, as you may know also, it's all molded into one part, the hands, the arms, and you just have to link it with this little axle to this axle all from the black connector. So you can notice, of course, it's also sound tamed because you all got these parts, which, as you can see, are put in diagonally, excuse me. But it's bended in this way, as you can see. If you look on this part, the little wave also here, a little really interesting little details, a little sound wave, I guess. Some buttons right here and there, and really look nice again. But again, of course, it's really empty when you look on this side. And now finally, for the last part, it's the helmet, excuse me, which will look nice because there is like 4 hours, and of course it's asymmetrical with the little visor right ears, and maybe now this time there is no little headgear, I guess. Also notice the difference of textures, because this textures is like a little grid right ears and here, and on the other side it's all soft and clean. Not to be clean, but it's soft at least. Of course, it's worked like a Glaterian helmet, so you have to put this on this side. And here we go. We have finished Jimmy Stringer. So now I'm gonna just do a little turnaround, like that, and show you, of course, the different pose you can make with him. But it will be really quick because you got one ball joint on the head, on the neck, of course. So it's kind of blocked by the body armor, but it can look kind of down and up, of course. This arm got 2 ball joints, so no real big problem. This one just got 1 ball joint, so sometimes it touches the body armor, but again, no real big problem. You can pass and it will turn at 360 degrees, so no problem. And 2 ball joints per legs, of course, with this part which kind of block on the leg armor, but nothing really too serious or big, not really a big problem, as you can see. And I think that's quite all. So here we go. That's Jimmy Stringer for you guys. So nothing really to talk about. Again, it's always it's the same drawbacks and the same good points as all the other Aero Factory sets. So this means, of course, the articulation are quite quite simple, but of course it's an algorithm-sized set, so you can't really ask for more. And of course, one of the main problem with all the 3 veteran set is the fact that their weapon arm, which is really empty on this side, and lack, of course, of articulation. So apart from this problem, it's really got again a specific look, and it's really kind of impressive, I have to say. So it's all the specific parts work pretty well and have really a good design. So again, I'm gonna repeat myself for the 6th review, but again, it's the same. It's all about you and your opinion and your taste, in fact, because I cannot really decide for you which one you prefer, because they all look cool and really great, in fact, in terms of parts and design and stuff like that. So, well, they all got the same drawback for the articulation and stuff, so it's all about you guys. And of course, if you have any question on this set on Jimmy Stringer, feel free to ask them. And of course, I hope you enjoy this little quick reviews on this Hero Factory set. I'm gonna do a little pause like that. And that will be all for the review of Jimmy Stringer, guys. So hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask them, and see you later. Bye bye.